In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to fix or resume broken downloads on Linux. So we are going to wget. So let's get the example data. Here we will use a data from this tutorial here. I'll leave a link to this page in the description box. And by the way, I've already reproduced this tutorial. So check the description box, you'll find a link to that video. All right. So scroll down a bit and you are going to find the data. So when you are here, just come to the site, Fruits 360 dataset. So click it and you'll be sent to this page. So here you have the example data here. So you can use any of them. I'll use the test one. You can use anyone. So I'll just get this link. This is what I'm going to use. All right, so I have copied it. So I'll go to the terminal. All right, so on the terminal, if you want to download a file using wget, you type wget and then you paste it there. You paste the link there. So let's execute this command. All right, so download has started. So now download is ongoing. So let's just interrupt it so that we simulate a real world example. So I have stopped the download. So now it's broken. All right. If I do an ls, I'll still find it, but it's broken. It was 14%. So if you're using wget and you have a situation like this, then what you have to do is to call wget again. You can say -c. That means continue the download and then paste the link there. So let's execute this command. So once you do that, you will see that the download will start from where it ended or where it stopped. So here it was 14 and then the 14 started from here. So now it will continue up to the end and then we can get our download. All right, so the download has been completed. So let's clear the screen and check. Let's do an ls and we are going to find the file there. So with wget, if you have this file, whether it's broken or not, and then you just re-download again. And then you don't specify the -c flag. Then if you try to download, this is what will happen. It will download that file again, but because we already have a file with the name here, the next one, which has the same name, that's the same link by the way, it will be given a number. So this will be the new name. So irrespective of whether the download is broken or not, so far as there's a file with that same name on your system, then wget will rename the new file. So the renaming here is just a number. So if let's say you download again, and then this one is there, then it becomes 2. All right, so this is how we use wget to fix or resume broken downloads. All right, so the download has been completed. So let's do an ls and we are going to find another one here. Okay, so if you want to avoid that, let's say you want to download the same file again, you can still download. Let's just try this. Let's remove this again. Let's remove it and do this. Okay. Now let's download again the file again. So I said wc.c and then I'll paste the link. So if you do this, let's execute the command. If you do this and then the file has already been downloaded, then you will have this statement coming. The file is already fully retrieved, nothing to do because you use -c. But if you don't use -c, then this is where it tries to rename it for you. Okay, so these are things you need to do when you want to download files. So take note of that. Alternatively, if you still want the same file, you can still download and rename. Okay, so you can say wget and then you can paste the link and you can say -o and you can say, let's say test20.tsv. So when you execute, it will be downloaded and this time you have a new name being given to that file. Okay, so this is how we also download and rename files using wget. All right, so let's take a look at the file. So if I do an ls, I'm going to find the new name there. You can also download and then direct to a directory. So let's say you have a directory. Let's say make the download, and then you want to download to that directory. You can say wget, you supply it with a link, and you can say -e, and then you indicate the directory like this. So this is how we do it. So let's download the file. So once you do it, you have the statement. It says saving to, and you have the directory you specified, and then the file name. So here, because we do not indicate any name, and because no file exists in that directory, you have the original name being used. So this is how we do it. All right, so the file has also been downloaded. Let's do an ls. We'll find our directory, and if you ls into it, you'll find the file there. All right, so that's how we do it. So this is how we download, how we resume or fix broken downloads in Linux. So I have more tutorials on Linux, so check this playlist and you'll be able to learn more about how to use Linux, especially if you're a beginner.